G'day everybody, Blue here, welcome back to my time at Sandrock. Hope you guys are doing well. Now, we are at our workshop. We've had quite a few new things happen in the previous episode, but I have to say that the highlight of that would have to be the opening of the new school and our introduction to Jane the teacher. Speaking of Jane, she does actually want us to do some stuff for her already, so there's a few decorations that we need to put down when we do go back to the school. However, before we get into that, there's also the matter of upgrading our gear. We've got, titanium daggers already and stuff like that, but I think that there's a few materials that we do need to get from Gecko Station to progress with some of the other stuff that we need to craft. Now, the day is not over yet, and we've got plenty of stamina. So we may actually start by going to Gecko Station and doing a little bit of exploration in the mines there. Now, we have, I think, like those fiber mesh or something like that we need to grab, so I'm gonna try and see if I can get that, and then yeah, we might obviously have a sleep because it is getting pretty late, so I guess it is a little bit risky that we are going in here and doing what we need to do, but yeah, we need this fiber mesh over here, so I'm just looking at where we can get the fiber mesh. It looks like it's all going to be from level 1 up to 6, so we may as well go in to level 1. And yeah, we're sort of restarting our exploration here from the first layer, but I'm probably not going to focus too much on the ores and really just focus on trying to find those fiber mesh pieces. Yeah, like that. So yeah, by doing that, we should at least bank up a few more, because we might actually have a need for more of the fiber mesh at some point, so... Alright, let's continue on and see how we go here. Now, a quick apology, guys, about the sound of my voice. Probably a little bit hoarse. I've just come off the back of the Dinkum stream, if any of you guys are following that series. And we've just had a 3-hour, I guess roughly 3-hour stream today to finish off the series, and yeah, been talking a lot obviously, so I may not have recovered, and I'm just straight back into it with some my time at Sandrock. Hopefully I'll be alright, I don't lose my voice or anything like that, but yeah, it is feeling a little bit rough now. Perhaps maybe I should have waited a little bit. That's okay. The show must go on. More fiber mesh right here. Grab that. Yeah, it's, strangely, fiber mesh isn't something that you can commission. I feel like there's quite a whole bunch of other stuff that we still have to keep, looking for ourselves rather than being able to commission. And yeah, I'm just sort of wishing that the game had made it a little bit easier for us to find certain things at this point. I don't know if we can get the fiber mesh from the toolboxes actually, so it might not be a bad idea for us to go for the toolboxes. That doesn't seem to be the way. And it is almost 12 o'clock. I'm just keeping an eye out on the time because we do have to ride all the way home. Okay, that fiber mesh is actually in another room. So let's work our way there. Very good. I'll go for the toolbox. Right, and we should be able to get down from here, I think. Okay. Not too much stuff going on here. Let's go down. Couple of fiber mesh in here. Very good. And yes, it is getting very late, so I probably should leave very soon. Okay, I'm not entirely sure how we're going to be able to get to that. Maybe through here? There you go. Was it worthwhile though? I don't know. One more fiber mesh, and I think we're done. Let's leave. We are actually very, very close to 3 o'clock now, aren't we? Like, I feel like maybe staying this late was perhaps a bad idea. I don't know if we'll make it in 45 seconds. But it is just straight here on the tracks, so hopefully there are no obstacles in the way. But we might have to wear the eye cream. Oh, we might get home in time, maybe. Oh no, our bench. Not the bench, the signpost. Come on. Come on. Oh no. Alright, we almost got there, guys. If it weren't for the commission post, I think we'd be okay. Alright, well, why don't we use up the eye cream then? We've got plenty. Alright, so from here, I think our priority should be looking at one of the side quests here, which I'm, you know, really keen on doing. I just want to make sure that we don't, you know, don't get to a point where we can't do this anymore. So I think we'll head on out there. There seems to be a quest there as well. Letter from Ma. Dear Blue, I heard you fixed the school. That's such good news. I was talking to your pa about whether you'd move back to Highwind when your contract is over. But I think you'll probably settle in Sandrock, won't you? I don't blame you. You've worked so hard to make Sandrock what it is now. Is the new teacher nice? Oh, she was an actress. Okay. She's really talkative and confident. I don't know about the confidence part, but yeah, we'll go with the first one here. So the new teacher is called Jane. She's lovely. She's really talkative and confident. I think she'll be a great teacher. Brilliant. Okay, cool. Grab all of this stuff, drop that all in. And we should actually check on all of the machines and the farm before we move on to doing quests and stuff. Let's do some aluminium and perhaps maybe some iron. And here... I don't know what's good. Maybe we can go with some stone scrap. We haven't really done that in a very long time. Other machines I think we can hold off for now. Don't need to rush into too many things. Actually, maybe the furnaces though. The furnaces could work on other things. White copper, sure. And here I think maybe we'll go with more manganese steel bars. And let's quickly check on the farm. Farm is looking very nice. But we do need to get something else in here, so... Sweet potato peppers. And maybe some mountain rose. And more rose willow, maybe. Okay, cool. All right, looking after the farm a little bit. Maybe we can go in with some fertilizer at this point, and maybe we'll stock up on a little bit more meat stuffed mushroom. We do have quite a few, but still. Okay, so let's take a look at the board and see what's available for the day. This tempered glass is still available from yesterday, but I probably will leave that. Go with these four, I think. Unless there's anything worthwhile here. Rhino horn cactuses, that's pretty decent. I'll do that. We'll save the silver ingots for tomorrow. Right. I think what we'll do is we'll focus on this side quest first. Mort and Martel's tree. Goodness me. I am not entirely sure how to get there exactly, but I feel like maybe it's the pathway that we took the other day. We can take the Yakmel to the bend first, though. And I have a feeling it's sort of like up that way. We'll see. We have been up this way before. There was nothing going on there, though. Since we're here, maybe looking at trying to grab some shellipedes. That would be a bad idea, if we can find them, that is. And yeah, a lot of people were saying that the shellipedes are, it's better to actually come out this way to find shellipedes compared to going to the Valley of Whispers. But yeah, I don't really know how many we can actually find. Apparently there's a few here. But it feels like it depends on the day, you know? avocado trees as well. I do want to get some avocados. I recall that there's a need for avocados to make something. I can't remember what though. Yeah, no shellipedes here. There are plenty of these avocado trees though. Oh, here's one more. And that might be one more over there, potentially. Just gonna quickly grab some more fiber scrap as well, since it is quite abundant in this area. Alright, so let's take this pathway up, and, well, I'm just hoping that we're actually going the right direction to investigate this next side quest. Okay, I think we've arrived in the right place. And apparently we do need to place the Acmal station down, so let's do that. Oh, okay, right, so it's not exactly a side quest here. It's just a location. Right. Mort and Mardle's tree.
It's beautiful in its own way, isn't it?
I always knew there was something special about it, just couldn't quite put my finger on it.
So, what's the plan?
We simply extract a small sample from the core of the tree, safely count the rings without harming it.
Oh, right!
Good to know. I mean, it's not every day you need to find the age of a tree, but I always thought you had to cut them down and count the rings to know for sure.
Nope. You can also get a pretty good estimate just from the circumference, if you compare it to the trunk of the same species. A fallen one nearby usually does the trick. But, given that this one might have survived from the Age of Darkness, it probably didn't have a chance to grow the way it should have. Some of its rings will be super small, which is why we need to take this sample and...
Yes, there's no mistaking it. It is indeed exactly as I hypothesized.
Hey, you made it! This tree is the other main thing we wanted to check out while we were in Sandrock.
I know it was important to some people.
To locals, I believe it's known as the Mountain Widow. Way back when people first started settling in Sandrock, there were 2 of them up here. But now, this jagged-looking tree stands lonesome atop Mount Rock Sand, looking down mournfully, waiting for one who shall never return as the eternal weight slowly saps its life away.
Ooh, it's the Mountain Widow. Better watch out. It's haunted by the ghost of...
Mardle?
Yeah, maybe I shouldn't have gone there.
Felis euphratica, a species now found all throughout the Eufaula. Every tree resembling this one you see. In layman's terms, this is their mother.
Wow, okay. So a progenitor to so many trees that we see.
So she really is a widow? I didn't know trees could be mothers.
Indeed. This species produces trees with male or female flowers. When pollinated, the female trees produce seeds. Its male counterpart likely was that other tree you spoke of, based on the location. Which, if I'm right, makes this tree the last of its species from the old world.
What? So, you mean the Mountain Widow survived the Age of Darkness?
I believe so. By some miracle, the two poplars survived the calamity, as well as 300 years of darkness. This symbol confirms this one's age, and my theories. Subsisting atop this mountain, reaching up at the dullest of sunlight, they were just only able to cling on to life long enough. When Peach parted the skies, they were revitalized, and shortly after, this mother tree dispersed her seeds into these windy heights to become the basis for the forest around Martel's oasis. Hence, Sandrock.
Right, so if it wasn't for this tree, Sandrock wouldn't be here today as we know it. Because I guess some of the other trees down there that we can't really interact with are descendants of this tree. That's the way I sort of think about it anyway.
Wow, I've never heard anything like that before.
That's because I've just discovered it.
Congratulations, Dr. Lua! I smell publishing and awards!
Well, let's not get too far ahead of ourselves. I still need to get back to the lab and compare their genetic material, but to me, seeing this, my theory is all but confirmed.
Nice! What a privilege to witness such discovery in real time. Thanks for inviting us, Nia.
My only regret is, this tree was doing well until just 50 years ago. The relic rush has, in the end, widely claimed this particular relic too, it seems.
Wow. It's been just here on the horizon and nobody knew. I'll bet the people of the relic rush never knew either.
Unlikely they had any clue as to its significance.
Yep, might very well have been the last known old world tree in the whole of the Eufaula. And now, yeah.
It has lived for a long time, and now is holding on by a thread. To think, everything this tree has seen, the rise and fall of civilization, the hope of Peach, the fall of Sandrock.
Which will soon be continued by the rise of Sandrock.
One can hope.
Do you think if we can make Sandrock green again, she could make a comeback?
Not a chance, I'm afraid. Even under the most optimal of circumstances, this tree will be consumed by fungus and pests long before our plans even begin to come to fruition.
Sorry if this is a dumb question, but can't we just water it? Fertilizer?
The soil up here is 100 years away from being able to support a tree of this size. It's impossible.
I see. I guess this is hello and goodbye then, Miss Mountain Widow.
The Mountain Widow wasn't waiting for anyone. It was just carrying on without her husband, watching its children thrive until seeing the forest disappear was too much for her to bear.
Doesn't seem right calling it the Mountain Widow knowing that.
It doesn't. How about Mama Tree, mother to all the poplar trees in Eufaula?
I like that better.
I'll abstain from this and continue referring to it as what it is, the progenitor of the populous Euphratica.
Think we need something catchier.
Regardless of your decision, I believe I have what I need. Shall we return to town?
Well, wait a sec, Professor. I remember from your nutrition class that as long as the roots are drinking, there's a chance. And you said yourself that Zeke's algae discoveries were changing soil faster than ever before.
Yes. Perhaps impossible was a bit of an overstatement. I suppose if we were to divert all our efforts toward this tree, there may yet be a time to discover what this old world tree eats, if anything different at all.
I'm actually glad to hear that, because I'm hoping that there is a way for us to restore this tree somehow.
From there, a stable nutrient supply, meticulous care, consistent monitoring of its condition, it is theoretically possible.
Nice! So what's the first step?
However, our time here is limited, Nia. We came to assist Sandrock in their efforts to reforest the desert, and then we must return to Highwind to continue our research there.
Don't you want to save this tree, Professor? It's a piece of history.
I do, and we will try if there is time. But saving our future is more important than preserving our past.
You're right.
Shall we?
Yeah, let's go.
Kind of a sad story, isn't it? The Mountain Widow.
It's over now, Mama Tree. You did it! We're gonna take it from here. Your family is gonna make it, I promise. You rest easy.
Gonna have a chat with Mia and see if she says anything.
If we're not careful, our contracts will be up in a flash. Let's make sure we make every second count. Seize the day and all that jazz. We don't want to go home at the end of all this with any regrets.
I have a feeling that you're
easy.
never ever going to go home. We're all going to be staying here in Sandrock. I think, anyway. But I guess, having said that, we have seen people leave the town before, which is a little bit sad. Oh, something else happening at Cheese Place. I'm guessing maybe something else with Andy. But yeah, let's head back to the temple, and we'll actually hand in some commissions. And maybe we'll check in with Chi and what's going on at his place. And then from here, I think we should have the materials we need for some of the main pieces that are required for the objective. So we'll look into that as well. But yes, where are people? Okay, someone's in the center of town. Let's go there first. Trudy.
Hey there.
Alright, brilliant. And next we have Rocky and Mabel. Do I want to swing by to the Civil Corps and perhaps maybe get them working on something? Might not be a bad idea. Maybe just get some extra meat or something. We won't go too crazy on the commissions with them because, again, still trying to save some money. Miguel's still in here. I wonder if he says anything else. Okay. Not really. Okay, let's keep going. And yeah, we'll hit Mabel's place first and then we'll see if we can make our way to Rocky. And then we're sort of free to do what we want to do. And I'm thinking maybe we want to spend some time just gathering up some of the salvage that we've been trying to work on obtaining. The advanced mechanical scrap and the like. So we'll work on that. There he is.
Howdy.
Alright, brilliant. And let's do some work in here. I'll break down the brass frame as well, that's fine. And then, yeah, we'll grab fiber, and then we'll grab the advanced mechanical scrap. And I'm just trying to have a think here about what else we need, what else we might be low on. I mean, technically I could go back to Gecko Station and continue finding some more fiber mesh, because we were low on that and we're about to use some. Alright, so let's take a look here. So nothing else that we need to do. I'm just gonna complete this. So let's make the filtration cores that we need. So a couple of them, pumping pipes, a couple of those. No, we need some valves actually. There. Hopefully that's everything we need. Brilliant. Okay. Pick that up. And now, the last thing that we need is the diversion pipes. And we need 3 of these. So I should really get the auto assembly working on this thing. And just hoping that I actually have all of the materials for it. So it seems doable. So yeah, we'll need 3. Let's go. Yeah, I guess that's just working away. So we'll have to come back to this. We'll look at it a little bit later. So why not go to Gecko Station once more. And yeah, I'm just gonna focus on trying to get some more of the fiber mesh, guys. We'll stock up a little bit, have a bit of a supply. And when we wake up tomorrow, I think the first thing that we should think about doing is actually installing some of the things required for the school. There's a limited amount of time for us to do that, because I guess she's preparing for the opening of the school. Or the first day of class, rather. The school's already open, it's just classes haven't really started. I guess. Although we did see, like, the kids in the classroom, though. Alright. I think we're close to completing this layer, to be honest. Probably need to head to the next one. Righto. More fiber mesh. Strangely, I haven't actually come across the rat. Usually we always come across the rat once or twice. There's a lot of these Meowsies statues, which I guess we could be collecting, but I don't know. The whole relic sort of system and the whole sort of restoring relics and stuff for the museum isn't really that interesting in my opinion. I say that, but we still haven't exactly found the last piece for the camera. So I don't know if I'll ever unlock the ability to actually take pictures. Alright, where does this take us? Enter the mysterious room. I don't think I've ever seen a mysterious room before, or have I? Okay, we got quite a few additional things there, including some fiber meshes as well. So that was worthwhile. Treasure chest in there. I mean, the question is whether or not it's accessible. Okay, it seems like it's connected to electricity somehow. I wonder if I would need to, like, power it down from somewhere. Okay. Let's keep going. I'm not too fussed about, like, finding treasure chests and stuff. Brilliant. Okay. It is already past 12 o'clock, so I'm thinking we might want to think about going. And this time, I'm gonna actually go a little bit earlier, because, yeah, we did pass out yesterday. So for once, we should sleep at a relatively reasonable hour. Which is, I think, if we want to do that, we better leave now. All right. So, off to bed, and then as soon as we wake up, I think we'll pick up some more commissions, but we probably don't need to complete those commissions immediately. We can probably just leave them for a little bit and focus on installing these things for Jane, the teacher. We're definitely home a little bit earlier. Maybe a little bit too early. So I might just quickly check on stuff while we can. Alright. Good times. Grab all of that. Throw it in here. And I think we're done for the day. Okay, let's take a look at the commission board. I think we'll take these 3. We can do chromium steel bars. We have a decent amount, so it won't be too bad if we give away a few. Go with manganese steel bars, and since we're giving away some chromium steel, we can do some of that as well. I'm thinking of getting some more silver ingots in this one. We'll just do a little bit of a cleanup here. And the farm is looking okay. Time to head out. So we'll leave the commissions for now, and I'll just focus on fixing up the school. We probably don't need to ride Merle there. We'll probably take the Yakmel to the temple and then just walk our way back. Oh yes, there's the stuff happening at Cheese Place as well, so I do want to check in on that. Make sure that we hit that up before it disappears.
And then I'm gonna use my super duper space laser to blast open the clouds. Boom! Pow! Kablooey! Peach! Peach! Who do you think you are? These clouds have covered our world for hundreds of years. Peach, you foolhardy, reckless young man. We need to go back to our caves and embrace the darkness. Yeah!
Good job, Jasmine. Ahem. Many people questioned Peach's radical ideas, thinking he was bound to fail. But he persevered and aimed his machine at the sky and fired a massive burst of energy.
I'm gonna do it. I'm gonna line.
I'm going to break a hole in the sky and let the sun shine down on us.
Okay, so they're rehearsing for a play or something.
Yeah, I'm gonna do it. I reckon I'm gonna break me a big old hole in that there sky and let the sun shine on down on us. Nailed it. Hasta la vista, Cloudy. Pacow!
And against all odds, Peach achieved this miraculous feat and brought the light back into everyone's life.
Wow! Wow! Wow!
Teacher, I should be Peach. I did a way better job than Andy. He can't even remember his lines. No offense, Andy.
Feedback received. Well, you know, sometimes it's less about the words and more about the charisma. That X factor, that presence, that star power. It gets the people going. I'm talking pizzazz.
Pizzazz. Reminds me of a Simpsons episode.
Everyone gave an amazing performance today. Yes, Andy forgot his lines, but he brought life to the character. It was almost as if Peach was right in front of me. And of course, Jasmine and little Pebbles were as wonderful as ever.
Why were so many people against Peach? Wasn't he doing the right thing? I don't understand.
Well, you have to understand the society at time.
Interesting. Yeah, I wasn't expecting to see a cutscene there as soon as we entered the school. Jane?
My birthday is the 14th of summer. Supposedly it meant something in the old world, but now it's just another day. Such is life, eh? See ya!
You know, I actually didn't realize that Peach is actually a man. I thought Peach was a woman. But there you go. You learn something every day. And we are in a place of learning. There we go.
It's fabulous! Thank you. It's just how I imagined. I can see why Trudy said you're the best of the best. Right, well, I need to get cracking planning my lessons. Oh, that reminds me, is there somewhere we can rent books in Sandrock? A city hall, maybe? Could you show me the way there? It's for my lessons. I just did a little practice, but I feel like I'm missing something. I think if I dig through a couple of books, I'll find what I need.
Oh, were you preparing your class back there?
You caught me. I was trying to think about how I can bring a little dramatics to my lessons. Like, just before, I was trying to teach the digestive system of Yakmal. See? I'm boring myself already. I thought a little acting magic could grab the students' attention. I figured if I could really show them the pain a Yakmal feels while eating noodles, they'd really empathize. You know, back at college, I wrote a paper called Theater in Education, Methods for Engaging Edutainment. It even won an award.
Alright, well, let me take you there.
Really? Oh, you're the best. Let's go!
Awesome. Gotta appreciate a teacher who, you know, has passion for their job. It's not an easy job being a teacher, and I don't know if I've mentioned this before, but it's a little known fact that I was a teacher at some point in my life. Not anymore. It is such a challenging job, and yeah, I just have a lot of respect for people who, you know, teach and educate, because not everyone wants to be educated, and that is, I guess, part of the issue, especially with, you know, younger primary education. Secondary and tertiary a little bit easier because you're sort of teaching people who are a little bit more like-minded, you know?
This is it! Fundamentals of Drama Education. Oh, look! Miss Jane, this is my favorite play. There is no joy like that of being loved by another and feeling that your presence is an addition to their happiness. The love between Miss Jane and Mr. Rock is so touching. I wish I could...
Oh, hello. Are you here to borrow some books?
Oh! Hey, hello, Mayor Trudy. Yes, we are.
Wonderful. Well, just let me know which one you want to take out, and I'll make a note of it.
This one, please.
Fundamentals of Drama Education. Oh, I didn't realize you were so interested in acting, Jane. Maybe you'll want to have a little chat with Owen and our famous Kugo band. Sandrock's quite the walnut grove these days.
Oh, I didn't know Sandrock was full of such creativity. Thank you so much, Mayor.
Anyways, I've made a note of it now, so I'll let you get back to it.
Is it just me, or do you also start to get really nervous when you see someone with authority? It's like I'm asking my professor to review my work.
Why didn't you tell her about your edutainment stuff?
I don't know. I'm not entirely confident with it. I was doing an internship at a school and the parents kept saying to just teach the stuff. They didn't really get my teaching style.
Yeah, but that's the whole thing, and this is my utmost respect for teachers, especially the really good ones who know how to keep you engaged and how to, you know, I don't want to say disguise education as entertainment, but, you know, the ones who really inspire, you know? Like, I really look up to those guys.
I know that sometimes parents might not understand what I'm doing, and I know that Mayor Trudy is going to be one of my parents. So, that kind of makes me a little nervous. Anyway, thanks for coming with me today. It's nice. You're the first real friend I've made in Sandrock so far. It's exciting to come to a new place, but it's also a little scary. I'm glad I met you, though. But I'll let you go now. Back to the book for me. Bye.
Alright, there you go. Yeah, I didn't know that the City Hall doubles as a library as well. So, anyway, let's head back out, and we've got just a few more things to do here, which is basically just handing in all of these commissions, or maybe even working on some of them. Doesn't look like we need to, actually. We are running a little bit low on the acacia wood planks, though, so we might need to get some machines going. So yeah, let's get into completing all of these. Oh yes, there's the stuff happening at Cheese Place again. I might actually leave that for the next episode, guys. We may as well. There's already a lot of stuff happening in this episode, and I don't want to overload the episode too much with a lot of moving pieces. But it was kind of sad to learn about the dying tree. And I think that storyline is a bit of a highlight for me. And I'm really hoping that we could, at some point, restore that tree with a little bit of elbow grease and time and dedication. I'm sort of thinking that Nia seems very attached to it, and perhaps maybe she might want to stay and dedicate her time to actually restore the tree. Because I think that's maybe what Dr. Le was alluding to as well, is the fact that, well, it needs a lot of time and effort and love, and nothing that they could achieve within only just a short stay here in Sandrock.
Howdy. Thank you.
There we go. Alright, so now that that's all done, I think the only thing left is for us to just organize our machines to start, you know, pumping out some of those things that we've just let go of. So, ceramic sheets, and we'll get the other one focused on the acacia wood. Might need to buy, sorry, not buy, we might need to harvest some more acacia wood sometime soon. Just thinking about whether or not I want to make anything else. Chromium steel plates might not be a bad idea. We're still sort of catching up on the chromium steel bar supply, but I think we can afford to make some more. Yeah, I'm just trying to increase the supply of all of these things, guys, just in case one of these days we might actually have a need for all of these things. Alright, I think that's it. We might actually be a little bit early this episode, but I think I'm gonna call it here, guys. I probably need to take a bit of a break, because I can feel my voice giving way. So I'll take a break, and when we come back, we'll continue on with a few other details here. Most notably, obviously, the main storyline, but I think I'm also going to check in at Cheese Place to see what's happening there. And yeah, hopefully things progress a little bit more in the next one. As usual, I hope you enjoyed this episode. Leave that like or a dislike or some comments down below. Stay true, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Bye.